Tonight, lovers turned enemies, words exchanged, fists and elbows, homosexual secrets revealed, exposing the lies and dark secrets. All to Reels Media. We create, you decide. On tonight's SINvestigation into William Lee Smith, we do a deep dive into claims he made about his strange lover, Harper Fassard. I had a chance to interview Harper, and we're going to sort through the claims William made and see what she thinks is true and what she thinks is false on tonight's episode. Bill is claiming that the whole stabbing, the wounds you sent me is fabrication. He's claiming that.
Holy shit! Listen, I was at my storage unit. I was packing up my new storage unit, and he came over because it was the same place we used to use when before we got married. We put both of our things in a big one, a 10 by 20. Well, I rented a 10 by 10. And I was there sorting out things, trying to go through boxes because everything got slammed together because we were in that house. We just moved in. I just got everything in place, and then we were told it was a scam. We had to leave. So everything got thrown in boxes. I didn't know what was where. I was over there sorting it out for 2 days, and that son of a bitch drives up and runs over some of the things I had out in the driveway there where I was in front of my storage unit. And I got out and I went, "What the fuck is the matter with you?" And it's like he locked his front brakes, or I don't know what he did, but he started bumping the car, running over these big boxes I had, and there was shit that was mine that was in there. Then he came over to the van, and he broke my wine glasses. He threw that shit at me, and it cut me. And yeah, I was flailing my arms to try and keep stuff getting in my eyes. But I slapped the shit out of him. He ended up with a flat tire. And I ended up having to call 911 because I was bleeding so bad. And then it took me over 20 hours to clean up the driveway where he threw. There was nails, there was broken glass. And I got it all cleaned up, but I had to stay there one night, and I was threatened by the sheriff. I had to get out. So I went through a living hell just trying to end it. He wouldn't leave me alone. And he couldn't even get a hold on. He's taking the blue pill. He's taking 2 or 3 of these other things he bought. and nothing works.
Really?
No.
So this guy is medicating with Viagra or Cialis, and still couldn't get an erection.
He still couldn't get it up, and it was crooked. It was so crooked. He couldn't get it in anyway, so we never consummated our marriage.
So you never had sex with Bill, penetrative wise?
Well, I had sex, but it was never, he loved to suck my cock.
You had oral sex?
Yeah, he would suck my cock. He would role play where he was the girl. Yeah.
So in other words, Bill's really looking for a man.
Well, I think so, but he can't do it with his family. He's a pervert. He was a pervert. He liked to ruin me, which is his tongue around my butthole. I didn't like it because I couldn't imagine myself doing that. And I thought, if he thinks I'm going to do that to him, he's out of his mind. I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't expect anybody to do that to me. And I didn't like it. he's like cross-eyed and he's like a fairy. I mean, that to me tells me his brain and that he's related to this family. That's how he knew Jeremy. I mean, they're weirdos. They're living in, I don't know, fucking prehistoric. I don't know. Weird people.